Hey everyone, it's Joe here from the Bill Coors Wellness Center, and I'm excited to bring you the week 1 squat variation for Squat-Tober. So today's exercise, it's actually not a barbell back squat. What we're going to be doing is one of my personal favorite leg exercises, and it's going to be a unilateral one. It's called a Bulgarian split squat. And if you've never heard of that before, I know it's a crazy name, but essentially what it is a rear elevated split squat. Like this. So you're going to elevate, I'll show you the Bulgarian and then the modified split squat with the foot down. So why would you do a Bulgarian split squat? This is going to be a great movement to be performed for somebody who has low back pain. This is going to be great for athletes if you want to get more athletic. Doing a unilateral exercise, especially with the legs, is going to help with balance, with symmetry, coordination. And just because it's one leg, it doesn't mean you have to shy away from weight. If you're about lifting, you want to up your lifts, this is going to be a great way to increase your squat. And just you're going to see a lot of benefits if you do this correctly. It carry over into not only your squat, but I think into your overall life. So, a couple things to keep in mind with this Bulgarian split squat. One, make sure you're in a safe area. I would definitely say this is not something you just get in and cut your squat in half and say that's what I'm starting with. Let's go body weight first. So make sure you're in an area that's safe. In the gym, if you're in the gym, make sure you have something to catch your balance if you want to focus on your balance, if you need that. You can use a little stool or a bench. As you can see, I'm using my foot on the couch here. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but I'm just doing it for you guys. So elevated, we're going to come down and come up. Couple of things there to focus on. We want to hinge at the hip. We don't want to be upright like this and leaning back into the couch or your block, your step up, whatever you've got. You're not here. We're hinging at the hip, similar to a barbell back squat, how you would see here. Knee bend, hip hinge. Another thing to focus on is when you're doing this, and I'll grab my weight here. When you're doing this lift, you're going to hinge. I'm leaning forward slightly. Hinge, bend the knee. When I come out of it, I'm coming straight up. My knee is over the toe in the same movement pattern as it would be in a squat. So it's not going inward or outward. That's going to be really dangerous. You're going to need to lower the weight if that is the case. It's going right over the toe. And I'm pressing upward. I'm pressing up to the ceiling. I'm not pressing back. And a lot of my body weight is on this front squat, this front leg. That's what separates the Bulgarian split squat and the regular split squat, is that a split squat is right here where your back foot is on the ground. You're gonna have some weight on that back leg. On this one, you're just trying to almost take that back leg out of the equation. A majority of your body weight's gonna be on this front leg. So here it is on this side. You're going to hip hinge a little bit. You want to stay upright with the posture, but not directly upright, but your posture is tight. On the way down, you're going to sit. Breathing in, controlled, coming back up, lock it out, lock out, up at the top. You're going to want to squeeze the glute, squeeze the quads, engage your core. Focus on your balance. So that is the Bulgarian split squat. The split squat itself, like I said, foot is on the ground. Same concept, still hinging at the hip. It's more of a lunge. Hinging at the hip, pressing up through the roof, not pressing back. If you find yourself that on one side more than the other, like my left leg is a lot weaker than my right. If I find myself doing the right side looks fine, but then the left side, I just can't stop leaning back. Let's lower that weight. Let's try body weight. Let's focus on the form, getting it right. We clearly have some imbalances, and that's what's so beautiful about a unilateral exercise, is that it's going to expose some of your weaknesses that you can maybe hide with a barbell, with maybe with a machine, a leg press or something like that. You wouldn't necessarily notice some of those imbalances, and maybe you're kind of shying away from something, this will help expose it. So you will definitely see some Bulgarian split squats coming for week 2. Stay tuned. Make sure y'all have a good weekend or a good week. Drink your water, eat your veggies, stay on top of your protein, and looking forward to continue working with y'all. Cheers, guys.